Hi, I'm Mike, owner of the In-Groove in Phoenix, Arizona. So today I'm coming to you from the store, actually in our sound room that will be set up probably later on this month. I'm looking forward to it. There was a lag getting some of the room treatments for this room, getting the room dialed in sonically, but looking forward to this actually being completed. I think one of the most often overlooked things in hi-fi are placement and room treatments, but hopefully that'll be dialed in later this month. Okay, so I dropped a bomb on the YouTube earlier this month, or earlier this week, excuse me, and it's felt like a month. Time has been moving slowly the last couple of days. I haven't just, I didn't put that on the web and then take off. I've been actively engaging in this and trying to get answers. As a record consumer, as a record retailer, and as a record reviewer, I, like everybody else, wants information. It was a little bit difficult getting some information due to the fact that Mobile Fidelity, most of their employees and some of their top guys, the guys that are making things happen, were on their summer vacation. So I'd make a telephone call, maybe one guy would be at the beach, I'd make another telephone call, maybe that guy would be hiking. So it was tough to get information. But I'm happy to report that I am going to get answers on Tuesday. I'm actually going to be flying to the facility in California on Tuesday for a sit-down interview. I got to say, they've really been honest brokers with me as far as, they don't seem to be like, oh, we need to hide information or keep information, or I don't know if we can answer information. They've pretty much been pretty forthcoming with, hey, come down, we'll answer all your questions. We'll show you how it's done. Awesome. I'm super excited about this whole thing. I'm looking forward to it. Transparency is key in the audiophile world. With vinyl in general, though, I think the reason people buy vinyl and pay a premium for that is a lot of that has to do with sound quality, and transparency needs to be better for everybody. But they seem to agree with that, and I'm excited about that. Okay, so my game plan is I'm going to fly out there Tuesday. I got to turn around quick. I got to come back for the new arrival video, which drops on Thursday. So I'm not going to be there too terribly long. I'm going to be there. I'm going to get an interview posted online, maybe that night, Tuesday night, maybe Wednesday morning, get that online, and hopefully that puts this to bed. I myself, I'm sure them included, and all of you don't want this to drag on. I don't want to be making endless speculation and update videos on Mobile Fidelity. I want to make videos on record reviews, new arrivals, cool collections, shootouts. I feel like this is much more enjoyable to do. And that is the bulk of what I do. So I like to get back to that, and I think they want to get back to that too, because ultimately, however this pans out, the quality of the record is what matters. And, they have been, in all fairness to them, putting out, some absolute heaters. They've been on a tear for some odd years now. Some of the absolute best sounding records in my collection, the Santana Braxis, the Marvin Gaye One Step, the Mingus One Step, and even some of the non-One Steps. That Eye in the Sky that came out recently, their latest drop, is absolutely dynamite. The Dire Straits are mind-boggling. Unbelievable records. So ultimately, I like transparency. Tell me about those records. I can understand, both sides of the coins. People are upset, and I get that. I am too, but ultimately, you want to put on a record and you want to know what the best sounding record is, and you want that to be the record you purchase in a lot of cases. I'd have to pose the question, do you want, in some cases, I'm curious to this in general, depending on how this pans out, if a record ends up sounding worse but it's all analog, is that preferable to something that sounds better that is digital? I'd be curious to know what the answer to that question is for a lot of people. I know when I did the Beach Boys Pet Sounds shootout video, my choice for that record was the 45 RPM cut from a digital file, record, the stereo 45, versus the analog cut from a tape mono. And a lot of people weren't too thrilled with that, but it sounds better. Hands down, sounds better. Vocals are more clean, clear, instrumentation, better separation. I can go on and on. That's a better sounding record. So transparency is important. I'm looking forward to getting all the answers. All right, so a lot coming up this upcoming week. I've got the live auction coming up on Whatnot this Sunday. I'm going to be doing some YouTube interviews coming up later in the week as well. So busy week of videos coming up. Look forward to it. Until next time.